whispers in the shadows. Once upon a time, in a small town nestled between ancient woods, lived a little boy named Oliver. He was a quiet child with big, curious eyes that seemed to hold a secret. His parents, Sarah and Thomas, found solace in the fact that Oliver had a vivid imagination. Little did they know that his imaginary friend Charlie was more than just a product of innocent creativity. It all began innocently enough. Oliver would giggle in his room, engaged in animated conversations with an unseen companion. Sarah and Thomas, attributing it to a child's imagination, dismissed it as a phase. However, as the days passed, the once light-hearted laughter turned into hushed whispers that echoed through the house in the dead of night. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows that danced across Oliver's room, he beckoned his parents with a solemn expression. "Charlie says he wants to play with us tonight," Oliver announced, his eyes reflecting an unusual glint. Sarah and Thomas exchanged uneasy glances, but decided to indulge their son's request, thinking it was harmless fun. Little did they know that the shadows cast by the dim lamplight harbored something more sinister. As the night wore on, the atmosphere in the house shifted. Creaks and whispers became the soundtrack to their unsettling game. Sarah and Thomas began to feel an invisible presence, a chill that clung to the air like a malevolent fog. The following nights blurred into a nightmarish routine. Charlie's influence on Oliver became more pronounced. The boy's once rosy cheeks grew pale, and his innocent laughter transformed into haunting echoes that reverberated through the corridors. One evening, Sarah, overcome with concern, decided to confront the unseen force that had infiltrated their lives. She whispered a desperate plea into the shadows, begging whatever entity resided there to leave her family in peace. The air grew heavy with an unspoken response. That night, as the clock struck midnight, the house plunged into an unnatural darkness. Whispers intensified, and the once faint laughter of Charlie echoed with an eerie malevolence. Sarah and Thomas, their hearts pounding in dread, rushed to Oliver's room. There, in the dim glow of a flickering nightlight, they found Oliver, his eyes vacant and unresponsive. Charlie's laughter filled the room, mocking their desperation. In a desperate bid to free their son from Charlie's clutches, Sarah and Thomas sought the help of a local medium. As the medium delved into the ethereal realm, she discovered a malevolent spirit that had attached itself to Oliver's innocent imagination, feeding on the fear it sowed. Through a harrowing ritual, the medium managed to sever the connection between Oliver and Charlie. The house fell silent, and the shadows retreated, leaving behind an exhausted but freed family. As the years passed, the memory of Charlie became a haunting whisper in the family's history, a cautionary tale passed down through generations. Oliver, now a young man, could barely recall the horrors of his childhood. But the scars on the walls of their home served as a chilling reminder of the malevolent force that lurked in the shadows, waiting for an unsuspecting soul to befriend. Thank you for diving into the spine-chilling mysteries with Chills Unveiled. If you've enjoyed the eerie tales and creepy narratives that send shivers down your spine, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more hair-raising content. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an unveiling of the unknown. Join the community of thrill seekers and let the darkness unfold. Subscribe now and let the nightmares continue.